You're listening to Not Another Radio Show. Great chat, great tunes with Kevin Dunn.
Civilization, Simon, is in decline. They say the likes of waterproof plasters. They're not waterproof. Why do they get away with it? It's not fair. What? Welcome back to Not Another Radio Show with me, Kevin Dunn. That was the latest single, Man Rubbing. Yes, rubbing, not Robin. Rubbing. Man Rubbing by the band Meat Stink. It's a new genre of music known as rainbow metal. An inclusive metal sound for the LB GTA lot and all that, and that can only be a good thing, can't it? We're a station for everyone here on Not Another Radio Show, except Wrong'uns. Wrong'uns are not welcome here, so switch off. Yeah, we're not here for you. You despicable human being. Switch off.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm turning to Jeremy Kyle, I know. Right, Meat Stink, that's it. So they're on tour up and down the country at the moment with support from the Crack Addicts. They've also had to find a new drummer after their original drummer, Marcus, suddenly left the band to play with fellow rainbow metal band Tickle the Pickle. So that's controversial, isn't it? So good luck to Meat Stink and their debut album, which is out now, titled Heavy Clench.
How do you keep your buttocks all firm and lovely?
I mean, it's pretty niche, I admit that. It's not my cup of tea. But we've ticked that box now, haven't we? We can move on. Here's a word from our sponsor. What? No, I'm not homophobic, Simon. Right, look in my record collection. You'll see Queen's Greatest Hits 1 and 2. George Michael, Ladies and Gentlemen, that double album he did. Ricky Martin, Living La Vida Loca. Don't play that one so much these days. But you can't call me homophobic. Couldn't be further from the truth. Yeah. I'd rather have two blokes love each other. I'll say it now. Two blokes love each other. I'd rather that than two blokes fight each other. I mean, not if I've paid for the boxing. What? I thought I'd bloody press play. Hold on.
It's the scent of absence.
It lingers infinitely, like you're still here.
A whisper between moments as time dissolves.
You take too long to empty yourself.
It is and it isn't, but it is.
A memory remembered on a throne of paper.
Bonjour, the no fragrance from Pretentio.
Sounds fancy, don't it? I'll just say pungent is pungent. Right, it's spelt pungent, and pretentio is spelt pretentious, just because it's in a French accent, I've smelt it. It smells like burning tyres. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, I would consider spraying it around the edge of the garden to keep the pests out. And that is a very professional and seamless segue into today's Power Question.
Today's Power Question.
Yes, I've had a letter in from Michael and Angela from the small town of Kennyworth. Got a good music festival there, actually. Now, Michael and Angela have written in seeking our listeners' help. They've got some raised beds where they're growing herbs and vegetables, but the neighbours bought a cat. And that means that unfortunately that animal has trespassed and crapped in their herb and veggie plots. The cat, yeah. They've had to dig up what was there, growing there, because it's all contaminated now, isn't it? So they have raised today's power question. They've asked, if you've got a neighbouring cat crapping in your garden, what do you do with it? Should you return it to the property? Because Michael and Angela say that it's merely giving them back what's theirs, isn't it, in their opinion. Now, you know my thoughts on cats.
Cats are bastards!
So get in touch now with your thoughts, your recommendations, your solutions and more. We want to hear from you.
Kevin wants to hear from you. So call now on 0800 800 153 620 191522. Calls cost £38, 72 pence per minute. So remember to ask the bill payer's permission. This is Not Another Radio Show.
Right, let's have a song. This one goes out to Sandra in Larkfield. Sandra is a store manager at a cash and carry who has recently had some travellers pitch up on the car park. These uninvited guests are causing a bit of mayhem and the police are too busy arresting people for having opinions. So this one's for Sandra. So he brings over this burger, right? And I said, what's that? You can take that back. I've come here for a nice meal, pal. You know, and that means eating nice food off a nice plate, like a conventional, civilised thing that you do, you know. You brought me a burger on a shovel. What kind of establishment is this? You know. Then I look across the way and I point to this woman, right, across the way, and I say, look at her over there. Right, she's trying to eat a quiche off a house brick. So then, right, he starts getting shirty with me, the waiter, right. I said, all right, 2014 hipster, with your man bun, you know, your flannel shirt, right, your long beard, which, by the way, I think is a bit unhygienic, right. You got your tattoo sleeve and everything, right. You can take all that hipster vibe, right, and your attitude, and you can piss off back to the kitchen with this burger on a shovel, right. We're not staying here. And we left. Apparently I ruined the anniversary meal, you know. But we had a curry in the end, and then she's mourning the following morning because the bedroom smells musty and the bed sheets stink. But I don't care. You what? Well, how long have you been on air for? Bloody hell, Simon. Right, so for those of you who probably heard most of that, I was talking about a pretentio restaurant. Guess how much the burger was? Call in, let me know.
Kevin wants to hear from you.
No, don't play that jingle again. It goes on a bit, don't it? Politics.
Order! Politics.
Here in the UK, we can sleep easy at night. The streets are a safer place. Why? Because the Labour government have banned ninja swords. Yes, swords used by ninjas have been banned.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My Uncle Gary's got a ninja sword. Kept it beside the bed in case a burglar got in. Bought it at a car boot sale in the 80s. But what's he going to do now? Will he and many other working class men up and down the country have to choose a different ninja weapon to deal with burglars? Swinging a ninja sword in a dark room is doable, isn't it? You know, throwing ninja stars in a dark room requires a certain level of expertise that Gary, an electrician, doesn't really have, you know, especially after a few pints. And I tell you now, he will not hit the burglar with a ninja star. He'll get his telly nicked, and there will be holes in the plasterboard walls. Now, that sort of damage, I doubt the insurance will pay for as part of a theft claim. But in all seriousness, they need to go after the ones who are using the ninja swords, don't they? Because, I mean, they might not have the swords anymore, but ninjas are notorious for using an arsenal of deadly weaponry. Blow darts, iron claws, foot spikes, throwing stars. So don't think for 1 second you'll stop a ninja by banning their swords.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
And something else to think about. Who'd catch him anyway? You know, are you going to be teaching police officers parkour so they can go chasing ninjas across the rooftops? Good luck with that. I saw 3 coppers in our town centre the other day, let me tell you, right? This is where the bar is in terms of recruiting standards for the police, right? If you want them to go after bloody ninjas, this is something you need to really think about, because the first fella, right, the only thing he's chasing is his first Gillette Mach 3, because he's not shaving yet. The second one, if she is chasing something, right, well, she'd be able to run through a cat flap without ducking. The third bloke, the only thing he's chasing down is a burger van.
Are you serious?
So, well done, Labour, tackling the real issues, the real danger on our streets, ninja swords. And I'm sure it's only a matter of time before they disarm the other 3 Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. That was politics.
Order! Order!
Politics.
Shortly, we've got a guest in the studio to help you build your confidence. But first, let's have a song. This one is for anyone who's had to go to A&E.
Well, I came home like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days of darkness, which we've known, will blow away with this new sun. But I'll kneel down, wait for now. And I'll kneel down, know my ground. And I will wait for you. 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 And I will wait for you.
This is the most egomaniacal, self-centered, delusional sort of...
Hold on, buddy. You forgot good looking. It's Kevin Dunn.
Just before we meet our guest earlier, I asked you to guess how much that burger on a shovel, you know, how much was that burger at that hipster restaurant, right? We've got Sam on the line. Go on, Sam. How much do you think that burger was?
I reckon £4 million, yeah?
4 million quid, right? Like, yeah, I'm going to go to a restaurant that charges £4 million for a burger. What a bloody stupid answer. You're just being facetious, aren't you? You're trying to wind me up. You've gone way over the top now with that answer. Way over. So whatever I say now, right, which is 25 quid. It's 25 quid for a burger. I think that's a lot. Right, but it's not really that shocking now, is it? Because you've gone 4 million quid. Thank you, Sam. You've ruined it. Right. We've got a guest in the studio. A confidence guru. 4 million quid. The confidence guru is known on social media for his straightforward, often brutal, no-nonsense talking. And now he's an author of a new book called Confident You, Confident Life, Confident Now. Welcome to Not Another Radio Show, Isaac Ponse.
Hi, Kevin. Hi. Great to be here. Thank
25 quid for a burger. That is a lot, though, isn't it?
I don't really care.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're a social media star with over 4 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Oh, let's have a listen to a couple of your clips to get the vibe of what you're about.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Hey guys, just me. Look, if you're waking up in the morning and you're feeling low, you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, miserable, down in the dumps, listen, I've got one thing to say to you. It's your fault. Yeah? Sort it out. You're in the driving seat. Get on it. Yeah? It's tough love. You're welcome. Like, share, follow me for more great life-changing advice. Hey guys, I'm just on my way to pick up some organic milk, and I just wanted to quickly do a bid to acknowledge my haters, acknowledge the trolls. They say, hey, Isaac's one-dimensional. He's a one-dimensional kind of guy. He's all about the fast cars and the loose women. It's not true. There is an alternative side of me, yeah? And that is loose women and fast cars. Yeah.
Brilliant. That gives our listeners an insight into the highbrow educational content that you're pumping out to be ingested into the 4 million impressionable minds on the gram, as they say. Hey, we're on there now, you know.
Are you?
Yeah. Got 10 followers. It's early days. But hey, maybe you could share some of our stuff, you know, help build our following a bit.
I only do promo if I'm paid to do it, really.
Yeah, but you're on our radio show here, aren't you? We're promoting your book.
Yeah, but I'm giving your radio show content, so you're welcome.
You're just showing the metaphorical Uno reverse card there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you take a selfie with me here now, you know, and post it? You can tag us in it, and that'll help us, won't it?
No, because I like to portray myself as living my best life, yeah? I like to inspire people with my lifestyle and my wisdom, yeah? And that means creating posts at locations where followers themselves would love to be, yeah? Great cars, great locations, beautiful women, etc., etc. I don't think being in a decrepit studio with a small ginger ex-careers officer really aligns with my personal brand, yeah? If you know what I mean, yeah?
Yeah, well, actually, you don't really align with my brand either.
Yeah, I don't care.
You're a bit full of yourself, ain't you?
Not full of myself, Kevin. Confident. Yeah?
Let's just get through this segment. So how did you go from a social media narcissist, influencer, to author of a book about confidence?
My publisher contacted me and asked me to write a book about it, and I didn't really have any idea what to write. So I had to study. I had to read books and then amalgamate all that knowledge over the course of 6 months into the pages you've got in front of you now.
So let me get this right. You read other books and then you wrote this book?
Exactly, Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not really an expert then, are you? I could read a load of books about mountain climbing, you know, and then write a book about mountain climbing. But it doesn't make me a mountain climber, does it?
What's the point you're making?
Yeah, I'm saying you could have just written a list of books to read, couldn't you? You could have just written a reading list.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make me any money, would it?
Well, at least you're honest.
Not honest, Kevin. Confident.
Right, confident. Yeah, good for you. So why do you think that so many people are lacking confidence these days?
It's definitely social media. Many influencers are portraying these lifestyles that are unrealistic. And many normal kids, young people, think that they're falling behind because they're unable to live up to those standards themselves. And it impacts their self-esteem. It's understandable, really.
Right, so people like you then?
I'm not giving a false impression of my lifestyle, though.
Aren't you?
No.
Right, I'm on the gram now, right, looking at you. Oh, look, there you are, next to a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
The caption says, loving these new wheels, hashtag life in the fast lane.
Yeah.
Bit cheesy, that is.
Is it?
In this one, you're next to a Ferrari. The caption says, I look good in red. Hashtag careful not to get done for speeding.
Yeah, I do look good in red. Yeah.
In this next one, you're in a suit, dancing to the Men in Black theme tune. What's that in the background?
It's an open casket. I was at a funeral.
Inappropriate.
You say that, but Uncle Jeff was one of my first followers on Instagram. So he'd have loved that.
Look, back to the cars. You're kind of giving the impression that these flash cars are yours, you know. But I saw you pull up on our car park. You drive a 2004 Fiat Multipla, the ugliest car in the world.
You're talking shit!
You're part of the problem.
I wasn't lying about anything. I was stood next to those nice cars. I never said they were mine.
Right, in this one, you're driving a flash car, like the clip you saw, sunglasses on,
Yeah.
shirt partly open.
I look good. I look good.
You put hashtag another day, another fast car.
That was one of those driving experience days. I got that for my 30th birthday.
But don't you see, you're part of the problem.
Am I?
You're creating insecurities in other people.
Hey, look, okay, I've been there, yeah. I used to have low confidence. I used to be self-conscious.
Right, okay, all right, right. This is more like it, you know. So you worked on yourself.
Yeah.
You improved yourself. Right. That sort of thing is inspiring. You know, that sort of thing could help people. You should write a book about that. It's authentic, isn't it? You know, tell us about that now, you know, your self-improvement journey.
Well, I think I could summarise that quite simply with 6 simple words, Kevin.
Go on.
Groupon voucher, turkey teeth, slimming world.
Yeah, that wouldn't be much of a book, would it?
No.
Richard and Judy might like it, but I don't think that would really make the top seller. That. But, you know, I tell you one thing though, right? Credit to you. You're a confident man.
I am.
And you're a baldy. You know, and that's a positive role model, isn't it, for others in the same boat? You know, there's a lot of men out there who are self-conscious about that, but you're owning it because, well, you're a confident, you're a confident, baldy man, aren't you?
Nothing to be ashamed of.
You see, actually, that's not the case. Yeah, real talk now. A lot of people like you misidentify me. Yeah.
Oh, God, here we go. Right, go on.
A lot of people see me as a moderately handsome, say 8 or 9 out of 10, who's bald, and yet exudes confidence and an intense masculinity. They see a guy who's deep layered, you know, an individual wisdom beyond his years, and yet too humble to realise his own greatness. But here's the thing, that's not accurate. Because yes, I am most of those things, but I'm not actually bald.
He's a nut job.
Right. Go on.
Now, before you ask, I'm not someone who identifies as a person with an afro or a mane. I'm not mentally unstable.
Really?
You see, Kevin, I have a medical condition. It's an aggressive forehead. I do have a normal head of hair. It's just that my fringe starts way back here. So I take the style choice to shave it. Now, I don't want sympathy, Kevin. Yeah, I'm not looking for sympathy. Don't give me sympathy.
Yeah, I wasn't giving you any.
Because I am confident in my skin.
Thanks to Slimming World.
Yeah, and I just acknowledge that this is who I am. I accept it. I'm grateful. Perspective is important. I'd rather have an aggressive forehead than an aggressive foreskin. Yeah, something that resembles your arm when you're wearing a cardigan that's way too big for you.
Natural flesh.
That's not actually a medical condition, is it? Is it? Pull it up, Simon. No, don't. Actually, don't do that. We don't need that in our search history. at work. Another HR incident, no thanks.
I'm confident that it is a medical thing, yeah. Imagine living with that, Kevin, yeah. Having a trip hazard when walking in the nude. I'd take the aggressive forehead any day. Any day.
You know, Isaac, I think we're not going in the right direction here. Can we get back on track, please?
Sure.
You also help young, gullible and wealthy men with their confidence, don't you? You know, one-to-one tuition and that.
Yeah, I do. I recently had a session with a guy who lacked confidence in approaching women. I gave him some advice and encouraged him to approach an attractive woman that he saw there and then. Go there and then, approach her.
And how did that go?
Well, it was in the park and it was twilight. So as he approached her with confidence, she was actually quite afraid. So she started to run away. Yeah, she bolted. Yeah.
Understandable. You win some, you lose some.
Oh, no. You see, he didn't give up. I told him he needs to be tenacious. Yeah, never give up. So he started to run after her. And she just sped up. Then she started screaming.
She was terrified.
yeah, she was. And then he got beaten up. Yeah.
By who? What happened?
By me. I was able to step in as a white knight, save her. And then, as I was the hero, we had incredible, passionate sex in the car park. Sensational, it was.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of room in the back of those Fiat Multiplers, isn't there? Yeah.
But I couldn't do any of that, Kevin, if I lacked confidence. And that's what you learn about
I think
in the book.
What you've helped us to understand here, Isaac, is that there's a fine line, isn't there, between confidence and, what's that other word? Begins with an
A. Arrogance.
Arsehole.
I might have 10 years if I'm lucky, and I'm not spending a minute of it dealing with arseholes.
Isaac's confidence book is available now, although if you've read other books about confidence, you'll probably find exactly the same stuff in this one. And this next song is for Isaac and other social influencers who are just encouraging this look at me generation, you know, the lack of self-esteem, the rise in shallowness, and contributing towards the downfall of civilised society. Thanks, Isaac. I think that went really well.
Good looking, bad tasting, full bodied, but wasted, loose living, tight fitting. What you see ain't what you are getting. Big makeup, little breakup. She wants it, he's got it. Cold blooded, hot gossip, superficial expectations. Look at me. You can take it all because this face is free. Maybe next time use your eyes and look at me. I'm the drama queen if that's your thing, baby. I can even do reality. Come on, look at me. This face is free. I'm your fantasy. So who'd you wanna be? Not what you see. I'm a drama queen. If that's your thing, come on and look at me. I'm your fantasy. This face is free. Come on and look at me. So who'd you wanna be? This face is free. Come on and look at me.
We sat at the dinner table, right, and then the brother-in-law, right, he's trying to be a good host, he's doing his best. And then he goes, would you like some cheese on your spaghetti bolognese? And I'm like, all right, go on then, go on. Thinking it's going to be, you know, a bit of parmesan or parmesan, whatever they say. And it's not, right, it's grated mild cheddar, right? And he's not just sprinkling it over like a normal person. He's trying to be fancy. He's sprinkling mild cheddar over me spag bol like bloody Salt Bay. Yeah. he's got really hairy arms, right? I was not pleased. Yeah, he's just a proper knobhead. We're back. I'll tell you what. Let's revisit today's power question.
Today's power question.
Right, so the power question, you may recall from Michael and Angela, their herb garden and veggie plot has all gone to pot because of their neighbour buying a cat, which is now messing in the garden, and they're asking, how best to deal with that. What should they do? We've had some responses. We've got some people online. First up, we've got Gunther. Gunther, what should they do? Should they chuck it back? What do you reckon?
No, don't do it.
Right, okay. Gunther's definitely don't chuck it back. Who we got on the line next? Who's next? Hello?
What I'd give in is Dave.
All right, Dave.
From Cradley Heath.
Cradley Heath.
Up the Wolves.
Right.
Regarding the cat situation,
Yeah.
what you need to do, right,
Yeah.
is grab his head, rub his face in the shit, and he won't shit in your garden ever again. Guarantee it.
Right.
Right. See you later. Up the walls again. Come on.
Right, I think Dave's hiding in a cupboard or something. George is next. Hello, George.
Yeah, what they need to do is they need to get a bird of prey. If they get themselves a bald eagle, that'll sort the cat out. There'll be no cats, there'll be no dogs, there'll be no toddlers. It'll be an absolute haven of tranquility.
They're eating the cats.
Right, thank you, George. I think really it was an issue with cat crap, really, not really a noise issue, but, noted. Thank you. Who's next, please?
Yes, Reggie here. Absolutely. Throw that cat feces back over that fence. Ugh.
All right, thank you, Reggie. Thank you. Next up, we've got Paul. Hello, Paul.
Kevin, I don't think you should be slinging cat mark over the fence. It'll end in tears, I'm telling you. Shit in a bag yourself and sling that over. All best.
Well, that is an option. We've got Bob next. Hello, Bob.
I don't like that shit put over my fence. I need it thrown back. I'm not very happy. I wouldn't do it. If it was me, I'd certainly not have it. I'd get that cat and I'd put it on the end of my boot. I'm sorry. I know people out there might not like me for saying that, but cats, I can't stand the damn things.
Right, got a bit creepy towards the end there. Kind of freaked me out a bit. Who have we got next? We've got James. Hello, James.
All right, Kev. Yeah, I had a little bit of bother with cats pooing everywhere, but I decided to take the matter into my own hands. I took a dump in my own garden. I didn't have any more bother. It wasn't through choice. I had to during COVID. Couldn't get any toilet roll. Yeah. Anyway, stop the cats pooing. Have it with me hemorrhoids. Anyway, all the best. Catch you later.
I mean, that's one way, and you mark your territory. It's very primal, that is, isn't it? We've got Siobhan next. Siobhan, a lady. All right, okay. Hello, Siobhan. What would you say?
Just get a dog.
Right, okay. So trade one responsibility of having to clean up somebody else's mess for, your own big responsibility. Have a dog and pick up that mess every day. 3 times a day when you take her for a walk or whatever it is. I mean, that is an answer. If you are going to get a dog, be a responsible dog owner. And of course, I'm not just talking about just picking up his crap. What I'm talking about here is, I was down the park the other day. I saw a couple of dogs in onesies. There are people put their dogs in onesies, right? Dogs come from wolves.
Up the walls again. Come on.
What's he doing on the line still? Get rid of him. Anyway, thank you to those callers, and we've got some more calls later on. Let's have a bit of showbiz news.
What's the goss? Who's hot? Who's not? Who really gives a shit? I don't. It's showbiz news. Yeah, whatever.
Fantastic news. You're going to like this one. The band 5 have got back together. Yeah, I know. Yeah, all right. The boy band. Well, they're not a boy band anymore, are they? They're a middle-aged male vocal group. Let's be honest. They just it's the right time. Just the right time to get back together. I reckon I've got 5 possible reasons why the band I thought it's the time to get back together. Let's go through them. Number one, kids are getting on a bit now. University's expensive, isn't it? Got to pay for that somehow. So that's the first one. Two, one of them's probably got a gambling problem. Three, one of them's probably had a messy divorce. The ex has got paid out. And now he thinks it's time to earn some cash and shag some birds again. Four, one of them got shafted with a crypto scam. Five, one of them just wants to get a new kitchen extension. That was your Showbiz news. Let's have one of their classic hits from back in the day.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so Simon's just told me that this is not actually Five, but it's another boy band from back in the day called Blue. I mean, they all sound the same to me. We haven't got an actual track from Five lined up, but when we do get the inevitable announcement that Blue have got back together, then we'll play a Five song instead, you know, to make up for it. That's the best we can do. Right, Blue already back together. They're on tour. They're all at it, aren't they? Bloody hell. Let's just talk about jumping on the bandwagon. Well, we can't do anything about it, as you were.
Yeah. Your Honor, please, gotta believe what I say. What I will tell happened just the other day. I must confess, 'cause I've had about enough. I need your help, gotta make this here thing stop.
Baby, I swear I'll tell the truth about all the things you used to do. And if you thought you had me fooled, I'm telling you now, objection overruled. Here we go, oh baby.
One for the money and the free rides, it's two for the lie that you denied. All rise. Three for the calls you've been making, it's four on the times you've been faking. All rise. I'm gonna tell it to you. All rise. I rest my case.
Mr. President, we know you're a huge fan of Not Another Radio Show. Please could you give your thoughts on the host, Kevin Dunn?
He's a stupid son of a bitch.
That's not very nice. I'll tell you what, when he comes over here, I'm going to get Ronnie Pickering onto him. Let's have sports news.
I broke my back. What do you mean by that? Your back is broken. What, a vertebrae or what portion? Spinal.
Sports.
We recently lost a boxing legend, George Foreman, at the age of 76. Two-time heavyweight champion and Olympic gold medalist, he competed between 1967 and 1997. He had 81 fights, 76 wins, and 68 of those wins were by knockout. Now, going back to what I said earlier, you know, regarding meat stink, you know, that's the kind of pounding in the ring I can really get behind. Boxing, you know, not the other thing. Anyway, rest in peace, George Foreman. And to commemorate the great man, we've done a poll on the website. We asked you, our listeners, would you rather be hunted by Bear Grylls, like in that Netflix show with the celebrities desperate for cash, or would you in fact prefer to be hunted by an actual bear with two George Foreman grills? The votes are in, and surprisingly, 88% voted for Bear Grylls. But that in no way discredits the popularity of the George Foreman lean, mean grilling machine. I mean, you know, I guess the stakes were just too high, weren't they? Being attached to an 800-pound grizzly bear. I didn't intend for that pun about stakes. You know, it's just natural broadcasting genius, worthy of awards and all that. Yeah. Rest in peace, George. Not that he's listening, as far as we know. You know, who knows? Who knows?
Always great chat with Kevin Dunn.
We've got a song. This one is for Dave, who was written in to say that sometimes he likes a sugary chocolate treat, don't we all, Dave? But he goes on to say that the shopping is delivered on a Thursday. If everything nice hasn't been eaten before Friday, his other half, Tina, will work her way through it like a hungry caterpillar. I feel your pain, Dave. Why do you think so many men like to keep beers in the fridge? It's the only treat a man can actually get to himself and know that his other half won't touch it. So this one goes out to Dave.
Kids are starving in Japan, so eat it, just eat it. Don't wanna argue, I don't wanna debate. Don't wanna hear about what kind of food you hate. You won't get no dessert till you clean off your plate, so eat it. Don't you tell me you're full, just eat it, eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it. Have some more chicken, have some more pie. It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. Just eat it, just eat it, just eat it, just eat it. Ooh! Eat it, eat it. If it's getting cold, reheat it. Have a big dinner, have a light snack. If you don't like it, you can't send it back. Just eat it, eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it. Have some more chicken, have some more pie. It doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. Just eat it, eat it. Don't you make me repeat it.
Not another radio show? You betcha.
It's come to that part of the show, the one that we've been harping on about for the past week. It's time for the Crack-Off Challenge.
The Crack-Off Challenge.
It's a tense and bitter rivalry that has gone on since the dawn of time. Has it? Who is better, an osteopath or a chiropractor? There's only one way to find out with the Crack-Off Challenge. Now, because it's a pun, Krakow being a city in Poland, we have flown over, because budget flights are cheaper than a satellite feed apparently, all the way from Krakow, Peter, an osteopath, and Janos, a chiropractor. Both of these men will compete to see who can create the most cracks in a human body in 30 seconds. We've got a willing participant, Terry. You all right, Terry?
Yes, hello there, yes.
Did you sign the form?
I did, yes.
Did you read it thoroughly?
Well, I didn't really have time to, really.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Right.
Neither Peter nor Janos can speak a word of English, so we've had to make do best we can with Google Translate. But they know what they've got to do. They know the score. First up, we've got Peter, the osteopath, and he's been doing osteopathy since he was 7, apparently. Simon thinks he's been doing it 7 years, and it was a mix-up with the translation, but I don't know. I mean, you know, they're grafters, aren't they, those Polish lot? You know, they don't mess about. So if that means starting a medical trade as a child, that doesn't seem so far-fetched to me. So when the music starts, Peter, you ready? Yeah. We're going to do it now. I don't know. I'm doing that thing where you shout to a foreigner. When the music starts, you begin to crack Terry, right? And then we'll count the cracks. Right, when the music starts, ready? Go! On they're off. Peter is straight away there. He's straight into it with the first crack. That looked uncomfortable. There's 2 cracks down. He's making good progress. He's manipulating the body. The third one. And a quick 4th one there. He's twisting him up like a pretzel. Oh, that looked painful, but and there we go. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cracks there. 7 cracks there from Peter. Well done. A true artist in manipulating the body. Are you all right, Terry?
I am. I feel all right,
Yeah?
actually. Pretty good. Yeah, loose.
All right. So next up, we have got Janos. Janos has been a chiropractor for the past 15 years. So he really knows what he's doing. And this is going to be interesting. So Janos, yeah, you get ready. Get ready. Still going to be working on Terry for consistency. That's it. Ready? When the music starts, when you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Play the music. Go. Here we go. And we're off. Right. He's looking a bit confused. Yeah, crack him. Crack him. He's looking like he don't know what to... It's a calm before the storm. He's going to kick in a minute. Come on. You're running out of time here. Right, he's grabbing hold of the head. He's grabbing hold of the head. He's yanking it. He's yanking... Oh, that looks violent. Oh. Ah, right, that looks a bit violent. Right, what's that? Right, that doesn't look good. Is he all right? You all right there, Terry? You all right? Right,
call a bloody ambulance. I can't move.
right. Well, either way. Hold on a minute, Terry. Keep it down a bit. That was, 4 cracks. So the Osteopath wins. Well done, Peter. Well done. Peter, you win the crack-off challenge. What's that, Simon? What do you mean there's been a mix-up?
Bloody mix-up? You what?
He's not a chiropractor. What is he? He's not a chiropractor.
What?
He's a chiropodist.
Bloody chiropodist.
I told you, use a translator.
Bloody chiropodist.
You're messing about with bloody Google Translate. You've written in chiropractor. You've written in chiropodist instead of bloody chiropractor.
Got a chiropodist. Bloody
Right.
neck. You bloody
Get an Uber
idiots.
for these two. Cheers, lads. You're pissing off back to Poland. Well done, Peter. There's no prize. We've got no budget. Used it on the flights. So,
Can't believe this.
yeah, call an ambulance from. We've got a bloody hell. This is
bloody
a song. This is a song, listeners. While we
Bloody
sort
song.
this mess out. Here's a song from the Donners.
Never heard of them.
Hope you enjoy that. Cheers. The crack off
bloody
challenge.
didn't enjoy it. You bloody
Shit
idiots.
me.
Don't break me down. Can't you see my hands on the ground? I can't remember my name, and I promise it won't be the same. Did you steal it? Can you feel it? 'Cause I'm starting to feel it now. So don't break me down.
Right, let's have some more of your responses regarding today's power question.
Today's power question.
Yes, this is a popular power question. We've got quite a few people to get through. First up, we've got Nigel on the line. Hello, Nigel. Go on.
I think the best thing, Kev,
Yeah.
is to kick the shit over the fence.
Right.
This only really works if it's still in the cat, of course. But it does have the advantage of keeping your boots clean.
It does, yeah, you're not wrong there. Thank you, Nigel. Melvin's next.
I don't know. I'm on the fence.
Right, so that was a waste of a phone call, wasn't it? Thanks for that, Melvin. Pointless. Arnold's next. Arnold, what should they do? Should they chuck it over? What do you reckon?
Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on. Do it now.
All right, calm down, calm down. We've got Arthur next. Go on, Arthur.
I wouldn't do it.
All right, you wouldn't. Fair enough. Who we got next? We've got Brian. Brian, you're on the line. What would you do? What do you reckon?
Hello, Kev.
Kevin. I'm a great fan of the show.
Thank you, Brian.
You can get these sensors now. They come on a spike for your garden, for the pests. So
yeah.
you can take that sensor and you just impale the cat.
Right.
That's what I think you can do there.
A bit of a violent one, that one. Who is on the line next? Go on, who are you?
Hi Kevin, this is Stuart from Birmingham.
Hello, Stuart.
You should definitely chuck the cat poo back over your neighbour's garden. I'll tell you from experience, if you ride over that in a lawnmower unexpectedly, that is like a waterfall of toxoplasmosis raining down on your head, my friend. Chuck it over.
Right, from experience, that was Stuart. I could feel the pain in your story there. We've got John online. Hello, John. What do you think?
I'll smear the cat shit all over her face.
All right, John, calm down. Bloody hell. A lot of anger there. I mean, whose face are you talking about, the cat or the cat owner? You know, very angry. Either hates cats, hates cat owners, or the very thought of a contaminated vegetable or herb garden has triggered some sort of repressed trauma, which is, you know, now showing itself through threats of violence. Please, John, consider getting in touch with the show the next time we've got our resident agony aunt, Pearl, on. Please get in touch. We've got Charlene next. Hello, Charlene. Charlene, are you there?
Forget the chuffing cat poo. Kick that chuffing cat.
Another one choosing that violence there. Struth. Finally, we've got Roger. Hello, Roger. Please share your thoughts. What do you reckon? You're not violent, are you?
Nah. What you want to do, right? What you want to do, forget throwing some cat shit back over. Tell your missus, after that curry tomorrow night, stick your arse over the fence and do a human shit back. Watch, try and get to throw that over.
Dirty. Filth.
Right, that's pretty grim. I think after hearing from some of our beloved listeners in this episode, I think it's safe to say that we certainly have a community of people not quite right in the head, and I'm glad that Not Another Radio Show can be the metaphorical asylum within which you can all run around freely. And for Michael and Angela, who sent the question in, I think you know the answer now. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? It's pretty unanimous. You've got to sling it back, sling it back, sling it back, sling it back to them.
You cannot be serious!
This is another true story from the news. A wildlife sanctuary that took in what was thought to be a baby hedgehog found it was actually caring for a bobble from a hat. Yeah, a hat bobble. Something that would have fallen off a woolly hat. Our hearts melted, the volunteer at the rescue based in Knutsford added. They even posted on social media a photo of this bobble in a box beside a bowl of food, saying, "This adorable hoglet still got all the love, complete with some cosy TLC." These morons actually posted a bloody photo of a bobble in a box. The charity offers educational trips for schools and other groups. Educational. Are you having a laugh? Educational trip. They can't even tell what's an animal and what's an inanimate object. Can you imagine the tour with them? Right, if you look to the left over there, right, you'll see a beautiful swan resting and protecting its cygnets. Meanwhile, onlookers are looking at a mini fridge and some styrofoam cups following some fly tipping, thinking, what are they looking at? I can't see a bloody swan. What they're talking about. The rescue centre looks after about 2,000 injured animals each year. A good number of those are donkeys, and they have a donkey sanctuary. I'll tell you now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a load of half-broken piñatas, right, from children's bloody parties or whatever, you know, in some random shed. Good news though, the bobble made a full recovery, and this one's for the rescue centre. With all this confusion, could it be a hat? It's just an illusion, yeah.
Hey you, listening to this right now. If you've enjoyed this, then you evidently have impeccable taste. Why not share that great taste with your friends, family, acquaintances, and even that person at work you secretly cannot stand? That way you'll be sharing good karma, and Kevin's cool chat will be dribbling into plenty of other gaping ear holes. No, don't keep this as your own dirty little secret, like a selfish lemon. Available on YouTube or by WhatsApp. And if you have a dedication, you can email Kevin at notanotherradioshow@gmail.com. Always great chat with Kevin Dunn.
And that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. We're on the Instagram now, so follow on there if you're on the gram. You know, down with the kids and all that. A big thank you to everyone who has been a part of this show. It's been absolutely fantastic to have you a part of it, and you know, it's made this one particularly special. You're all a mad bunch, and you're all brilliant. So thank you very much. Thank you also to Isaac Ponse. Don't bother with his book, to be fair. Oh yeah, I'd better thank Simon as well, otherwise he will sulk.
Nice job, team.
You've been listening to Not Another Radio Show with me, Kevin Dunn, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.
Turn the dial and there he is again. Kevin Dunn with his northern grin. Ex-careers advisor laying down lines. 7 listeners and that's just fine. Ginger hair and sarcasm so sweet. His weary voice, a radio treat. Miserable musings in his quirky tone. On Not Another Radio Show, he's never alone. Not another radio show, oh no. Kevin's here to steal the low-key show. His life's a sitcom and it's running live, with 7 fans ready to survive. He talks desk jobs, dreams of northern life, pokes fun at the world and daily strife. Punchlines dropping like coins in a jar. From a small-time booth, he's the radio star. The airwaves crackle, he's our salty guy. Ginger glow, northern pride. 7 strong, they tune in right on cue. They know they need that comedic hue. Not another radio show, oh no. Kevin's here to steal the low-key show. His life's a sitcom and it's running live, with 7 fans ready to survive.
Right, Simon, what is that? Yeah, we're not playing that again. Honestly, so much cheese. My cholesterol level's just gone through the roof. Honestly, that sounds like AI bloody bollocks. That's what AI bollocks. That's what that is. That's what genre of music that is. No, I know what you were thinking. But you were wrong. Our listeners are very highbrow. They're not going to like that. They're not going to enjoy that. They're going to switch off listening to that. Well, I know it's the end of the show, but wait, that's beside the point. I want them to enjoy it until the end. You know. Can we end it on another song? Have you got a 5? Have you got a 5? Have you got that 5 one? No, you didn't bother. Of course you didn't. I don't know. How do we end the show? Just end it on a jingle. Yeah, just play a jingle. Anyone will do. That'll do, won't it?
Always great chat with Kevin Dunn.
This episode of Not Another Radio Show was written, performed, and edited by Dan Gallagher, with special thanks to friends of the show who contributed. Background music created by Lee Roseveare. Music for the first track was created by Greg Fitch, and the track was called Metal 2, GWF Release. This was a bald man in a spare room production for whoever wants to listen.